Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie and I am making this video to share with you guys one of my all-time favorite recipes that I make for my family. Before I get into that, I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit why I'm making this video and a little bit about my history before I get into our recipe that we're going to be making. So, once again, my name is Stephanie and I am a mom of 3 and I am married to my husband that actually gave me the idea to do this. So, we have a daughter who is 3, almost 4, a son who's almost a year and a half, and I just had a baby about 5 months ago. And when I was pregnant, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, which at the time wasn't a really big deal to me until 3 months after she was born. I had seen medical attention and saw that my gestational diabetes was not going away. And that was extremely scary for me. So as a mom of 3, I thought I need to do something for myself and for my family. And so at that point, I made the decision, after doing lots of research and seeking advice from others who are plant-based, that I would give it a go and try to turn around my gestational diabetes that did not end up going away. So that was my decision as to why I am now vegan. So it's been 3 months and my diabetes is gone. I lost close to 45 pounds and I'm a much more happier person, and some of the recipes I make are really great, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, because a lot of people were asking me, you know, I want the recipe to that dish that you made, or how do you have time to make that dish? So I thought, why not tape myself and start kind of doing this, and so that way I don't have to keep writing out the recipe and sending it to people. People can just go on YouTube and search vegan mom. It's pretty simple. So what we're going to be making today is a chickpea curry, and all of my recipes that you'll notice they take about 20 to 30 minutes to make, because I'm a mom of 3. I don't have time to be in the kitchen for hours and hours. So they're very quick, healthy dishes that you can whip together when you get home from work. One thing I am going to say, I do a lot of my prep work in the morning before the kids get up. So I have already kind of prepped some of my things that I'm going to be using today to kind of save some time for the video. Not everybody wants to be here watching this for 45 minutes. So I have cut, actually sorry, before I start, this recipe will probably feed about 1 person. I'm going to tell you what the equivalents are if you're going to be doubling it and so on. So what we're going to do is you're going to need a wok first thing, or a non-stick skillet. And you're going to start with some curry paste. My ultimate favorite is the Thai Kitchen green curry paste. Now for this recipe, you do need to use green curry paste to get the flavor that you're looking for. The reason why I like the Thai Kitchen is because I have used a lot of other ones, and this one seemed to be the one that was the most flavorful and was not as spicy as some of the other ones that I have used. So to start, you are going to heat, I would say, about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, coconut oil, or any light tasting oil that you like to use. I just like, this time I used olive oil. Sometimes I use coconut oil. It really just depends what I have kicking around the kitchen. So I just sprinkled enough in there to just coat the bottom of the pan. After you do that, you are going to turn it on about medium heat, and you are going to add about 2 teaspoons of your green curry paste. And one of these little jars will make you about two dishes. So you're gonna heat your curry paste until it melts. Should take about a minute or so. I'm just gonna turn up the heat a little bit so I can get it melted and going. And all you're gonna do is just kind of saute it. So that's that. You're just gonna heat it through. All I'm doing right now is kind of breaking it up. And while that is going, I'm going to explain to you what else I have here. So for the next step, once this is heated up, you are going to saute. This is about one red shepherd pepper that has already been washed and sliced, a half Spanish white onion, and 1.5 cloves of garlic. Now, depending if you like more garlic, you can definitely add more. So again, to save time, I did this morning because I've got 3 kids running around and don't have time to do this when I'm trying to cook dinner. So as you can see now, the curry paste is starting to melt in the oil, and once it starts eating, you can actually smell the aroma, and it smells very good. So you're just going to toss in your veggies, like so, and turn it down to about medium heat if you did ended up turning it on high, and you're just going to saute. You're going to get your veggies nicely in there. This should take about 2 or 3 minutes, I would say. So while that's cooking, I'm going to explain to you what else we have going on. So, chickpeas. You're going to need about a half a cup of chickpeas for this dish. Now, if you're going to double it, which would be enough to feed 2 people, I would use 1.5 to 2 red peppers. Now, I use the red shepherd peppers. I find that they are much more flavorful than just a regular red bell pepper. But either or would work, whatever you prefer. So I have my chickpeas drained right out the can. You can use them, the ones that are dried, and just cook them. But again, time saver, can. So rinse and drained, and I bought the no sodium chickpeas. I'm just going to give this a stir really quick, and these are cooking up really nicely. Okay, so in here is about 1 cup of a white jasmine rice. You can use any rice that you like. I just had this on hand. Sometimes I use the brown rice, but I find that when I make stir fries and when I make curry dishes, that the jasmine rice blends and the taste is really good. So that has already actually been cooked and ready to go. I also have about a 1/4 cup of coconut almond milk. It definitely does not need to be coconut almond milk. You can use almond milk, regular milk, whatever milk that you'd like, but again, this is coconut almond because this is a plant-based vegan meal. So if you did not want to make it a plant-based vegan meal and wanted to add chicken or regular milk, you can definitely do so. And also something else that we're going to be using is the Daya cream cheese. And again, if you are not a vegan or don't eat plant-based and you want to still make this, you can definitely still make it and just use low-fat Philadelphia cream cheese. But this is the Daya no dairy. Okay, so this should be pretty well ready to go. All I'm going to do now is toss in my chickpeas and give them a stir and kind of let them cook for a couple minutes. At this point, you can add your spices, which I'm just going to sprinkle some pink Himalayan salt. I love using the pink Himalayan salt. The benefits are, if you read up on it, they have a ton of benefits to eating pink Himalayan salt. So I'm just sprinkling it, and that's it. And a little bit of black pepper for taste. And then, of course, just give it a stir to blend in all your flavors. So now my wok is about ready for my rice. So I'm going to toss in the rice and kind of break it up. It's a little sticky because I made it about an hour ago. So I'm going to hold up the wok so you can see what it should look like right now. kind of like this. Okay, so you're just going to stir that up. And I'm going to add my milk. After adding the milk, I'm now going to add the cream cheese. And turn up the heat a little bit more. Just enough that the cream cheese is going to melt. Okay, so I'm just going to keep stirring, kind of so the cream cheese melts in there. And then kind of just let that heat right through. Okay, yeah, so once again, you don't have to use the white rice. You can use any rice that you have. And that's that. The dish is done. So all you gotta do is get a dish and you're ready to go. Now I said this would serve one person. Depending how much you eat, this would probably serve myself and have some extra for lunch the next day. So yeah, so that was my quick and easy. As you see, it did not take that much time. I did a lot of the prep work beforehand. And if you try this at home, I hope you really enjoy it. And hopefully I will be posting some more videos soon. Thanks, bye.